Wait, is it on? Is it on? Are we good? Are we live? We're live! Hey YouTube, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Let's do our best to finish up tidying the Arcane library. It's been a very weird couple of days. I'm sorry that I have not been streaming as much. Even though I've been really wanting to and praying that it will help fix some of how I'm feeling lately. Whee. Oh. Whee. Dude, seeing like everyone play this game has been like super funny. And like the two people who I've like sat and like lurked on that phrasing. That whose chats I lurked in. Okay, so that one's over there. Booyah. I've been like, oh hey, these are destruction. I think once you get that, you can really get the ball rolling. Because you can just keep your eyes peeled for that. Focus on those. Whee. Oh, no. Contract law. Woo. Sorry. Yes. These. Before I had started YouTube, I was chatting to the. Oh wow, I've only got one alchemy thing to do left. Nice. I was chatting to the Twitch chat about some stuff. One of those things being that I've, via the recommendation of Koika, shout out the fish. I have illusion. I've been watching Kamen Rider Zits and absolutely loving it. Highly recommend if you're into Toku. Oh, it hasn't recharged yet. I was just like, why isn't this working? Silly me. Oh, actually, hold on. I think I caught a glimpse of the last alchemy book. That, or I'm on something. Yeah, whatever. Come hither. Go thither. Man, this music's very peaceful. I enjoy it very much. Hell yeah. There's a very good chance that, because I'm just sort of using this as a chance to yap. As I so often do. That this is gonna be a bit of a bore. a bit of a boring stream. Oh hey, cool. Fuck. There we go. Anyway, Kamen Rider Zets. Oh, so good. So good. I especially really love the main character, Baku. He's very easy to root for. I want to talk more about it, but I honestly God don't want to spoil it. All I can really say is like, bro, if you want to, fuck, sorry. If you feel like watching it, it's literally free on YouTube, and not in the like, no one cares kind of free on YouTube, as in, like, they just let you stream it on YouTube for free. It's so based. I kind of wonder if they, like... Because I would imagine in, like, Japan, it would be a part of a streaming service of some sort. But, like, overseas, since, like, Toku isn't massively popular, that it would honestly be more viable to just get ad revenue from people streaming it that way. Oh, interesting. Wee. That was. Oh, 5 volume. Up, up. Wee. Using analog drift to my advantage. We've nearly maxed out our stats. Or abilities, I should say. It's just a simple mathematics. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Shout out to Cat Icarus as well, who's just uploaded a new video. And by just, I mean like on Monday. My Monday. On the Rugrats. Who else watched Rugrats growing up? Asking for a friend. Who also subsequently watched the sequel series All Grown Up. And remembers the Halloween episodes. The two, well, like the 2 spooky episodes that were clearly meant to be released on Halloween. That were like, oh, this, oh my god, what is this supernatural shit? And then we're like, actually, there is no supernatural shit. Or is there? Puts the pinky to the finger like Dr. Evil. I was actually thinking about Austin Powers earlier today, but that was mostly because I was talking to my boss about how usually when he leaves, something stupid happens. Like one time, very long ago, he was gone for, I don't even know, remember the reason. Doesn't matter. But he was gone. And, you know, we had our jobs, we were doing them. I had training on the forklift by that point, so I was sort of left in charge of all of that while he was gone. Which was a little stressful, and then became very stressful because, the guy who we get to do our demolitions and shit decided that for some fucking reason, one of his demos should be offloaded into the main workshop, when it really fucking shouldn't have and been sent to the goddamn yard. And I had to move all of it, and I nearly got Austin Powers stuck. I was very not happy. Shout out to Austin Powers having that one scene that, like, I feel like just about everyone has seen, so when you say, I got Austin Powers stuck, people kinda know what you're talking about immediately. Wee. Mean. We are the knights who say nee. Still heartbroken that I was not able to get my hands on the Monty Python and the Holy Grail movie on DVD. Maybe next time. Wait, what the fuck? Strange technologies from another world. Ultimate language C++. I don't know why I find that so funny.
I said come in. Don't
Oh, Kiri Raid! Welcome, Raiders! Hello! Welcome! We'll let the clip play. Oh, wait, do I need to intervene? No, it's playing. Cool. Why does it look like it's playing on YouTube? What is going on? Oh. Oh no. Where is it? Where is it? No! Fuck! Things are breaking. I'm annoyed. Oh my god, where is shoutouts? No. No. That's chat. Oh my god, I'm so dyslexic. Anyway, god damn it. The streak lives on. Nice. Welcome in, Raiders. For those who are not familiar with me, I am Elsa Scarecrow. I am a PNG tuber from New Zealand. I stream whatever I damn well please, and today it's trying to finish up, tidy up the Arcane Library. It's very on theme, as I'm a Scarecrow archivist. Magic guy. If you need to raid and run, by all means, post-stream care is very important. Otherwise feel free to sit back, relax, lurk, enjoy. We are lurker friendly. And yeah, I'm mostly just yapping. And occasionally reading the titles of these books. That's the best way to do it. Play what you want. This library gives me anxiety. I need this game so I can fix it. You should see what it looks like when you start off. It is... Ooh. Ah, oh, damn it, there's another shelf. Like, I now have a bunch of abilities that can make this stupid fast. But, yeah. I do, in fact, have to raid and run. Gotta feed myself and get ready for bed, because I have a wedding anniversary stuff to do tomorrow. Oh! Well, happy anniversary for tomorrow. thank you for bringing your community over here, and by all means, get your foods, get your eeps. I just see. Wait, Carrie played this as well? Damn, everyone's playing this. I just saw it like when it first released on Steam, saw that it had like overwhelmingly positive reviews, and I was just like, you know what? This seems like a chill game that I can play and not shut the fuck up while I play, where that won't be a problem. Yes, yes. It's been a very strange few days for me. I know it. One day I'll have to have mountains for the game again. I did, and I did it manually, no skills. Oh my god. I would like to do that one day. But that's not today. I want to wrap this up. I've got too many things that I've started and need to fucking finish. Romance novels. Whispers of the Moon. Sounds romantic. Chat, what's your guilty pleasure for reading, if you have one? That's fair. I just enjoy doing things casually. Yeah, I think if I hadn't your PNG is gorge. Lumi did a fantastic job. She did. I'm very happy with this. I love this model so much. I cut myself off and now I can't remember what I was saying. Fuck. Doing things casually. Right. I was talking about things I want to finish. If I didn't have like several games that I'm like, God, I need to finish these hanging out, I would be like, yeah, fuck it. Let's do this old school. But unfortunately, I've got like multiple very large RPGs to finish. So I'm like, yes. Anyway, yes. Enjoy your food, and thank you for your raid. Thank you for bringing your community over, and thank you for the raid. Take care, kitty. It is always good to see you. One of the other things was that I was talking about is like, I don't know. I mentioned in the Discord that like I've just kind of been feeling weird lately. I think part of it's just the confusion about like where my standing is at my job, so that's not helping, but I think it's also just like a matter of life, you know? But one of the things that I mentioned while we were in time with Dad, aka ads. Oh wait, I live it up. Oh wait, I've already done it. Never mind. Oh, excuse me. Was that I was I built a model kit yesterday. Steel Haze V4 Rusty. From Armored Core 6. I was just, before I started up stream, I was just kind of sitting here, staring at it on my desk, and I was just like, I'm getting weirdly emotional looking at this guy. I think that's just kind of where I am right now. Did anyone else hear that fucking whispering? That was creepy. Excuse me. I'm just readjusting. I hate how much I need to move around to feel comfortable in quotations. Especially since that means like I'm in a constant battle to like readjust my mic. Can I find any other mathematics books? That's detective. That's management. Maybe there are still upstairs. I do kind of love how the books don't really have physics. So, like, as you like steal them from all these other places, they just kind of float there. Anyway, going back to the other thing that I said before I cut myself off another time, is, oh, there's only, one more mathematics. That's probably why I'm having a hard time finding it. Anyway, what if you have something, chat? What is your like guilty pleasure to read? Because mine is fanfiction. I'll admit it. There was a time where I believe I've definitely told the story about how my sister got me to help her house sit for one of my mom's old coworkers because they had some birds, fish, and a dog. And my sister felt real bad about just leaving the dog home alone. So she wanted me to be there to like keep an eye on it. But what I did not tell you is like I wanted to keep an eye on the dog, even though I was told like, oh, you don't really need to. He's a dog. He'll do his own thing. Oh, hey, the Lost Alchemy books. Nice! Laws and taboos of the... What did you say the genre was? What did you say was the genre? Of the fanfic I was reading, or... Because I didn't mention that. I just said that I read fanfiction. I'll admit it was ship fix because I'm a sad, lonely, decrepit old scarecrow. Since how old was I back then when that happened? I've written a couple, never posted them anyway. They're for my eyes only. Sweet, mathematics is done. Right, I wanted to keep an eye on the dog, so like, despite the fact that I brought my PS4 with me, I was just like, well, I want to keep, you know, my eyes peeled, so I just read fanfiction that entire week. I think that was the most I had ever read in general. And it's probably why, like, my reading skill is a lot better than it was when I was in high school. I mean, my writing skills improved greatly after I left high school because I actually learned proper techniques, not the stupid bullshit that they teach you. And I mean, typically maybe this is more of an ADHD thing rather than an actual learning thing. 30-year-old wizard's first love. Fuck. That feels targeted. Come on, that's not cool. I'm not 30 yet. I've got one more year. Jesus. Game's calling me out. It's really hard to read with dyslexia and ADHD. It is. You're constantly rolling around from the ADHD, and dyslexia is making it hard to read in general. Because you'll read a sentence and be like, wait, that doesn't sound right. Then you'll reread it. Might still get it wrong. Oh. Like, I had a friend, my old flatmate, was convinced that I couldn't read. Because I said I don't enjoy reading. I was just like, I can read, it's just really fucking annoying. I zone out and I think about millions of things with my ADHD. Yeah, that too. It's why, like, kind of going back to Kamen Riders, it's been interesting, because, like, in general, I prefer to watch shows that are in English, so that way I don't have to fucking read. Which is why it's always interesting when, like, there's a show that I'm, like, forced to watch with subtitles because it just doesn't have an English dub or won't be in English, or... Look, as someone who loves English dubs, sometimes I just can't listen to something in English. Like, I could never play the Yakuza games in English. Like, absolutely not. I have to play them in Japanese. It feels wrong. But it's always interesting when I'm doing something that, like, forces me to read, and yet I'm locked in, and I have no issues, like, binging it. I love reading, but I have gotten to audiobooks, and it's way better. That's very fair. I think especially with those with ADHD, audiobooks are really good. And, like, podcasts, even though I wouldn't call them podcasts. I've had this tangent before on stream, but, like, one of my favorite quote-unquote podcasts is the Magnus Archives, which was one of the inspirations from me, in terms of, like, what led me to the idea of having an archive as, like, part of my theming for my model, and my lore. But I would genuinely just call it an audio drama. I would not call it a podcast. Because when I think podcast, I think a bunch of people just talking about random bullshit, like what I'm doing right now. Only I've got gameplay in the background. But I would highly recommend the Magnus Archive. Like, if you want. I personally was not spooked by it. It is a horror series, but it's more visuals that get me rather than audio. Oh, there are, in saying that, there is a certain sound that unnerves me greatly, but that is just because that it's the sound that I would hear right before I had night terrors when I was a kid. Which is like this loud, like, fabric rubbing sound, followed by, like, a really light dripping noise from, like, a tap. That, like, sets off my fight or flight instincts. Because I have a very vivid memory of my night terrors, and they were not pleasant. It wasn't until, like, I was an adult where I was just like, what the hell is a night terror? Like, what's the difference? And my friend was like, oh, a night terror is, like, a lot more physical. There was something else to it that he explained, and I was just like, oh my god, that explains so much. Oh, I can't do horror. I've been diagnosed with night terrors, and they have come back recently, so I just don't do it. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Yeah, night terrors are not fun. I thankfully haven't had them since I was a kid, I think. I'm not sure if this was a night... It's probably not a night terror. But I have had a recurring nightmare that whenever I have it, I don't know if I've mentioned this on stream, sorry if I have, that whenever I have it fucks me up bad. Like, I don't scream, it's something like that. I just wake up, tears in my eyes, feeling hollow and miserable. I wake up screaming. It is the worst. Or bully my eyes out. Yeah, that's rough. I just remember one of the times that I had the night terrors. It was I had woken up early because my mom was dragging me to one of her swimming events. But I was just chilling out in the front of my little fan heater at the time. I was curled up into a little bowl in front of it. And then I guess I dozed off. Oh, I guess I've got two over there. Nice. And then... So, what would happen in my night terrors was... Oh, I do. Nice. Is I'd hear that sound... And then it'd be like I'd be yanked out of my body into like this bird's eye view, and I just hear this fucking horrible whispering. And then I'd be shot back down into my body, surrounded by shadow people shouting at me. And it would just be back and forth for a little bit. Oh... I ran out of my room screaming and crying. Cause I just didn't know what was going on. Oh yeah. It is in a fucked up way, it's kind of funny because much later in my life, 3-4 years ago? I don't remember if I was living alone at the time. No, yes, I had been living alone, so I started living here. I was in a Warhammer Fantasy D&D campaign, and there was a particular scene that the GM cooked up that just kind of gave me that vibe of that night terror. And then I didn't have a night terror, but I did have a panic attack that night. Because it was just, I guess it was too close, and my brain was just like, nope, nope, not okay, not okay. Also, I apologize if I'm being a bit louder than normal. I wasn't wearing my my earmuffs as much as I should have been at work, so I think my hearing is a bit fucked at the moment. Oh, the witch and the accidental love potion. Ooh, that sounds spicy. I'd read that. I feel like that says more about me than I'm comfortable admitting. Anyway. I then later told the GM, and he was just like, oh my god, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm like, it's fine, it's not your fault. My worst night terror as a kid was being chased by a T-Rex who was a sepiatone through a pure white environment, and the faster I try to run, the closer I got. Ooh. Ooh. No. So the worst nightmare I've had, and I thankfully have not had in a while, but it was reoccurring for a little while. Oh, God. Actually, it's hard to talk about, because I won't go into details, because I know I'll actually just start crying, which I don't feel like doing right now. It just very much attacked the things that I am truly insecure about. And the things that I don't like about myself.
I cast fish.
Thank you for casting first. I forgot to turn those off. I can't. Still not gonna do it. Yeah, it's part of the reason, like, the first time I had it, I was just like, I want to die. I don't want to exist anymore. That was fucking awful. Oh, we're almost finished. What the fuck is this shelf? What's F1F? Transfiguration, huh? Hey, I understand that things are sometimes hard to live with, but if you ever need someone to talk to, my DMs are open. I thank you, Elena. I appreciate that a lot. I think that's part of the reason why I try to be as open as I can be on stream. To just be like, hey, look, we're allowed to talk about things that are uncomfortable and such. It's why I try to also not self-censor myself. I know when I first started streaming, I was, like, trying to censor being, like, unalive and all that, but I'm like, I'm not fucking monetized on YouTube. I can say suicide. And I don't know. I've grown very much to dislike that aspect of things, because I think it's helped grow this desensitization to it all. Make no mistake, I'll still make fucking jokes about it. Because I think under the right context, self-censoring or making jokes is very important. Because, you know, you don't want to accidentally set someone off. But at the same time, like, sometimes we need these little pushes. I always wonder why people say things like... It's... My puppy, I say Sudoku as well, actually. When I'm joking, I say I want to Kermit Sudoku. I got Kermit from my favorite streamer, Raina Verzonia, and I can't remember where I got Sudoku from. I think my sister taught it to me. Not actual Sudoku, I don't know how to play that. Like, shit like that I think is funny, and I do think finding creative ways to come up with, to, like, dodge saying suicide in the context of a joke is, like, genuinely brilliant. Like, I've heard sewer slide, this game has full damage. Shit like that, like, stuff that I probably shouldn't be laughing at right now. Like, under the right context, I think is a very good thing. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of it nowadays has just been pushed because, oh, if you say the actual word, the algorithms aren't gonna like you, because, God forbid, we all be adults and approach these topics. So what was the name of that tunnel that I actually just put up? Not that one. not the targeted one. Ah, whatever. Whee! Man, only 46 minutes in, and I'm almost halfway through what I need to be to finish this. I mean, to be fair, I am literally just using this as an excuse to yap. While occasionally reading the funny titles. Actually doing like a lot of organization shit at work today. I also may or may not have like not thrown out my back, but I definitely upset it a little. My massive golden balls.
Lord.
I'd read this just because I'm very curious. God, that nut button was so worth it. We're almost done with romance. That's a bit of a shame. It's wild to think that there's still over 100, under 1,000 books just kind of lying around. And like 130 different volume sets. It is very fun to just jump around. If I ever do like a charity stream, I think this will be like one of the best games to do for it. Itchy head. Actually, thinking about like my ADHD and all that shiz. I have noticed that, like, around where I live, there's a bunch of... there's this poster sort of advertising, like, hey, have you been diagnosed or self-diagnosed yourself with ADHD? Please tell us your experience. And I'm, like, kind of tempted to do it, but I'm also like, fuck, I'm lazy. It also, like, requires me to use a QR code, and, like, my phone's camera is busted. So I'm like, well, shit. Wee. Alley-oop. No, it's fine. It's technically not my phone, it's technically the work phone. Sorry, I was trying to get an achievement in my game. Oh, I see. Nice. So I'm distracted. All good. I'm more than happy to be background noise. Knowing that I am pleasant to listen to, somehow, is one of the greatest compliments I can be given. That or, like, hey, I use you to sleep. Like, oh, my voice is actually soothing enough to allow you to sleep. It's not somehow fucking grating. Crystal catalog. eternal properties of enchantment mastery. Interesting. It's kind of funny because another YouTuber who I've recommended up and down, and I still recommend, Mr. GG. He's got a secondary channel when he's talked about some stuff. I don't remember the video that he was talking about it. But he was sort of talking about how, like, when he was starting off, he'd get like comments like, "Oh, I use you to sleep." He would be like, "Fucking, damn it!" But nowadays, he's just like, "Actually, that's like one of the best compliments to receive." Whereas I have always had that thought of just like, "Aw," because you know, even if it's like, "God, you are so boring that you're like the perfect thing to sleep to," like, you know, at least I'm helping in some shape or form. I'll take what I can get. I know what I hope I'm not boring. But like, if that was the case, it is more what I was getting at. Not necessarily that that is the case. I'm just glad that my fucking narcolepsy isn't kicking in like last time I was playing this. Oh shit. That was getting bad. Actually, on the talk about my narcolepsy, it was kicking in last night. And, so off stream, I've been doing, some practicing for, a One Life challenge in Borderlands 2. Because I think it's a challenge that I might actually be able to do, and I think will be interesting enough for me to tackle. And there are a couple of moments where I dozed off and I wake up and I'm like, "Oh, I'm down, oh shit, oh shit." I've technically already failed. I think twice now. But I want to do a full run of the challenge, regardless of whether I die or not, off stream. And then I want to do one on stream. And then just so that way I know the routing and I know what I want to do and how to do it and when I need to do it. And also to like note down when I die to see if it's like, okay, was this a me issue? Is this something that I can fix? Is there another route I can take? Blah, 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 blah. But aside from those 2 downs, actually, I've been doing impressively well. Although I'm only in playthrough 1, so that kind of downgrades the impressiveness of it. Oh, I have skill points. Oh, that only goes up to 5. We've got all the things. Nice. I think this might be one of the first Steam games I have actually 100%. It's been a while. Actually, I think outside of Jack and Dexter, I don't think I've 100%ed a game achievement-wise in a very long time. I tried to be an achievement hunter, when I was younger, like when I first had my 360, and when I was into watching Achievement Hunter, especially since I had an Xbox Live buddy who was very much into achievement hunting. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I have the patience. I'd also have to like start a new account, because part of the whole like achievement hunting thing is not missing achievements. I do like getting achievements, but getting them all has always been like I think it also might partially be like an ADHD thing where I just kind of am like, oh god. It was kind of funny to watch Ray stream with all his old Achievement Hunter co-workers. Just kind of like where they are now. Like hearing Jeff be like, you know, oh, I can't remember if he was actually like, you know what, maybe Achievement Hunter dying was a good thing. I want to get them all, but getting them all is tedious. Yeah. I don't quite remember if that's what he said, but I don't know. I guess I'm feeling kind of nostalgic today. That or I'm just longing for the time where I had fucking less responsibilities and the least craziest adults bearing down on me. Cause that's sort of the thing. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, you have less responsibilities as a kid. Or it's just like, well, yeah, but you also have, like, no way to fight back. Because, you know, for the most part, you'd hope that adults are, you know, just trying to guide you and not shove their shit down your throat. But that's not always the case. Like, I had... Oh, right in front of me, dumbass. Or, I guess behind me at the time. I had plenty of teachers... You know, actually, a better example was the principal of my school when I was in intermediate. For those who are not in, like, New Zealand. How schooling works is from 5 to... what is it? Like, 11... is considered primary school. Then 12 and 13 are intermediate. Don't know why it's only 2 years. I guess it's... Anyway. And then you start high school when you're like 14-ish. Occasionally, you can start when you're like 13. It just kind of depends on when your birthday is and when you actually started going to school, and if you got held back a year like I did. Anyway, so the principal of my intermediate / primary, because my school is both. When I was diagnosed with ADHD and dyslexia, the principal of my school didn't believe it. She was just like, nah, he's just slower learning. It was because, like, he was born second out of the twins. Because for those who don't know, or don't remember, I have a twin sister. And for the longest time, she was doing better than me. And, like, you know, my mom has her faults, but thank God she didn't, like, buy into that. Because she noticed that, like, when you talk to me, I knew what to do. Like, I clearly wasn't stupid. But there was just something blocking everything. What the fuck? Oh, they went down here, right. This is like, wait, huh? What? So in America, 5 to 12 is K6 elementary school. 14 is 17. 14 is 7, 8 junior high. 15 is 9, 12 high school. Interesting. Some cities move 6th grade in with junior high and call it middle school instead. Well, you learn something new every day. Is there like a second part to that saying? Because I don't know, I feel like if you actually learn something new every day, ads! You'd also forget something else. Oh, I've got less than 100 books to go. Shit, this is gonna be a short stream. Might do some Borderlands stuff just to kind of fill out the time a bit more. The power of music. I am just zipping, zapping, jiving, moving to the grooving. Hey, does anyone remember the animated movie Cats Don't Dance? I bring that up for literally no reason, that's just something I just remembered. Not a furry, but... Nah, I'm kidding. About what part? I'll never tell. Oh, I'm really tired. I'm being very goofy. Kind of goofy. Magic for the lazy. Love that. Fuck, I would love that. Welcome back from ads. I was just talking about an old ass, well, not old ass, oldish movie called Cats Don't Dance. Fucking great animation in the movie, actually, now that I think about it. Ayo! I wonder if it's one of the things... Oh, Raid. Hey, Faye, good to see you. It was one of the movies that we had taped. Oh, God. That's showing my age. Yeah, I probably still have the VHS tape that I was copied on. Which reminds me, I actually need to dig that out because there's an old anime series that I have taped, but I don't remember the fucking name of. And I need to find it because it's something that's bugged me for a while. I'm over a decade older than you, if I heard it earlier. Yeah, probably. I'm 29. I have no shame about shouting my age, which also means you're the same age as one of my little bros. Oh. I think you're close to the age to my oldest sister. Though I struggle to remember how old she is. I know she's almost a decade older than me. Because there's my oldest sister. Then there's my older sister. And then there's my twin. How's the game going? I thought it was going instantly once it had all the spells. Yeah, it's going. I'm just yapping while playing. And I'm probably gonna have to swap games at some point because we're coming close to the end. Now we've come to an end. We tried so hard but lost it all. And you were my best friend. You were my Hattington. God, I need to find someone that I can Shanghai into playing Battle Block Theater with me. And they need to have not played it. Whee. I also want to do like a playthrough of Castle Crashers with some people. Just like old classics from my chat. Teenagehood? Sorry, I've already played it. Yeah! I mean, it's a game that I'll absolutely play multiple times, but I just want to see someone who's never played its response to it. I just want to see their utter confusion. Oh, what game did you say? Battle Block Theater. Does anyone know if Behemoth is still working on games? I haven't heard anything from them since Pit People. Make sure to show them the secret room too. Will do. I don't think I've heard of that one. It's a it's done by the same guys who did Castle Crashers. It's a platformery collectathon game that has like a co-op mode. Highly recommend it. It is a very fun game. And also very... If you don't know like Behemoth's sense of humor, it will catch you off guard, I will say. Romance novel. The Thorn Prince. Ooh. Oh. Senior and the Beast. It is a very silly game, but like in the best way possible. Damn it. What's some other, like, old thing that I can dredge up? I have been... I think I've mentioned this, but, Peppa has been watching the Accelerator movies, the Hot Wheels Accelerator movies, and has been, like, convincing others to watch the movies with her. So I've been rewatching them, and God... Oh, they're so good. I'm so sad that it will never get a conclusion. Because Hasbro are fucking cowards. Okay. We were afraid that it would grow more popular than the actual Hot Wheels brand. Who cares? That doesn't mean you had to can the final two movies? Can't quite remember. I also think that I've already brought up, so, like, I'm also a big fan of Bionicle. Clearly showing the fact that I was a 2000s kid. But... I'm fairly certain I've brought this up on stream. Lego actually got into some trouble with, their naming of certain things, because turns out a lot of their naming conventions they took from Maori. For those who don't know, I am actually part Maori. My case in point, my middle name is Tikani Atakido. I can't say what my other middle name was, because otherwise I know 100% dox myself. Because I doubt there's someone else with both my middle names, but anyway. Yeah, they were pretty much like, hey, look, if you're gonna use the words, we'd rather you not use these specific words unless you're gonna use them correctly. And Lego was just like, yep, alright, we'll bend the knee. That's fair. Because, like, I knew Bionicle was very Polynesian-inspired, but I didn't realize it also took heavy inspiration from Terreiro Maori specifically. Oh, I found the last Chris book. Forgotten Plagues, and their Dispels. Nice. Oh my god. 60 more volumes and then we're done. You said words that I don't understand, lol. Okay, so, Terreiro Maori is just like the traditional way of saying the language Maori, which is the native people of New Zealand. And Polynesian is like the Polynesian islands. So like Samoa, Tonga, that sort of area. And Tikani Atakido is just my middle name. It took me years to remember it, and that's not a joke. I also don't quite ever fully remember how to spell it, so I have to keep my expired driver's license in my wallet just in case I ever need to spell it for, like, legal documents. Oh, my dyslexia definitely, like, does not help it, because I can spell the rest of my name just fine. I think I've almost got it. But I still want to, I still always want to, like, double check, because I don't want to get that wrong. Because if I need to spell that middle name, it is a very legal document that would require it. So if I get it wrong, I could get into trouble. Why did you get such a wild middle name? Oh, it's because, it's the name of one of my ancestors. So I'm part Maori myself. I used to have memorized my, traditional Maori greeting, but I cannot remember it. Which is a little weird. And by traditional Maori greeting, I mean, like, the way you would introduce yourself to, like, a chief or, someone of importance is you would state your name, your iwi, which is like your family heritage, your mountain, which was the mountain that you were born closest to, and your waka, which was essentially the group that your family came in to New Zealand on. And a waka is just a boat. A specific boat, but a boat. I don't talk about this much, and I also don't know as much Maori as I absolutely should. Case in point, Mene can point out that she knows the haka, but I don't, and I've performed it twice. For those who don't know, the haka is especially it's more important, like, well, nowadays, if you're into rugby, because it's what our rugby team, the All Blacks, perform before any game. It's essentially like a war dance. Marking the VOD as both educational and historical. No, I only remember I remember very little Maori, and it's real bad. Like, I can tell you, clap is paki paki. Your tummy is poku. Food is kai or taka. I think taka is like the informal way of saying it. Grab some taka. That's a very Kiwi saying. Inoho is sit down. Whakarongamai is listen. Is like essentially to gain everyone's attention. Like, listen to me. I love languages. Languages are cool. I'm just bad at them. Like, I took French and Spanish for like 4 years, and I barely remember any of it. What other Maori do I happen to know? Oh, kapai is, like, good job. Man, can you believe this place was, like, painted in books? I really should know more Maori, but I don't. I do remember, unrelated to Maori, but sort of on the topic of languages, I was doing like this extracurricular thing in a science lab in high school. And there were a couple of I don't know where they were from. They were I don't remember if they were exchange students or they were just fluent in their native language. And they were just talking to each other in their native language. I believe they were Japanese, but I can't quite remember. And I don't want to say, just in case I get that wrong. Even though it's years, and I doubt they'll, even if they somehow see this, that they'll fucking remember this. But they were just talking to each other in their native language. And I just guessed what they said. And I responded to them because it was clear that they were like asking one another a question, and I just happened to know the answer. So I responded to them, and they look at me and they're like, "Oh, wait, do you speak?" And I'm like, "Oh no, that was a complete shitty guess." Like, fuck. All right, well done. I was very chuffed with myself. I don't think I could ever do that again. Just got kind of lucky. Using, like, context clues. Oh. Screet. I lost, like, the last 2 or 3 minutes. Oh, no! What happened? It's not important. I'm just yapping. I'm not talking about anything too specific. I know, it just dropped out. Yeah, I've noticed that, like, occasionally, especially if I'm on mobile, like, if I'm not paying attention, I'll look at my phone and I'll be like, huh, that's weird. The streamer hasn't moved in a while. And then I'll look and I'm like, oh, it's because, for whatever reason, it just stopped. Okay, let me reload that. Games like these are always kind of wild to me, because it's like, once you're done, it's just like, holy shit. You know, look at all we've done, even with, like, even if you acknowledge, like, oh yeah, I had upgrades that made shit easier, significantly easier. It's still like, damn, you put all those away. It's, you know, it's probably like when you clean your room and, like, do, like, a really good job. You're just like, fuck yeah. Or maybe that's only me, because I fucking am a very messy person by nature. And yet I enjoy doing shit like this, and yet I can't be bothered doing it for my own place. I don't know, I enjoy organization to a degree. It's like why when I sprained both my fucking wrists, and I couldn't do much with them, I spent a lot of time just kind of organizing my magic cards. Because I was just like, it's something that's like, it's something that I can do that feels like I can progress in some shape or form. A therapeutic, yeah. I remember when I was, when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitively, there was a night before a tournament that I couldn't sleep. So I just took the time to, like, unsleeve and resleeve my cards. God, I haven't played competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! In a very long time. Not that I was ever really that good at it, mind you. I still play Magic, but I'm okay at Magic. I struggle with threat assessment. I think the only, like, card game that I played competitively that I was ever actually, like, genuinely good at was Digimon. And I kind of want to get back into it, but there aren't any events near me. They're all in fucking town, and I cannot be fucked going all the way there just to play some cards. Especially since I don't like town, and I don't like a lot of the people who are in town. They're either weird, pushy, or obnoxious. Or a combination of the three. Bobby would be right on board with you. Like, I'm not quite as misanthropic as my sister is, specifically my twin. But there are moments where I'm like, you know what, maybe she's got a point. And then I'm like, yeah, I think she hates people a little too much. Don't get me wrong, I have my moments, especially when I'm in the fucking supermarket. I'm like, oh my god. Move. Oh my god, have I cleared the upstairs of all the books? Holy shit. That's wild. Anyway, sorry. Just kind of zoned out for a second there. But in general, like, I don't mind, like, going out and, like, you know, having to do stuff, pick up stuff and what have you. But there are definitely times where I'm just like, oh my god, do you have to be doing this while I'm doing this? Like, I just hate fucking obnoxious people. And I feel like that's the case for everyone. Except for the obnoxious people who don't know they're obnoxious. Or no, or worse, they know they're obnoxious and they're doing it on purpose, in which case then I want to wish them a very, very retrograde ejaculation. Shout out Sith for that one. And pretty much everyone is obnoxious. And pretty much everyone is obnoxious according to Bobby. I see. I don't find everyone obnoxious. It's just those I do, I'm like, It's just like loud people when you don't need to be loud. I'm just like, why? Oh, start counting it down, chat. 13 left. Oh, 13 volumes. $12. I know, right? I've only been streaming for like an hour and a half. Whoops. The floor's almost clean. God, I wish I could say that about my flat. I genuinely need to like take a day to properly clean my goddamn flat. It's bad. To the point where I'm kind of like, you know, I kind of want my landlord to be like, hey, I'm doing a proper flat inspection, so that way I'm, like, forced to do it, and I don't get a choice. It doesn't help that now I'm trying to, like, stream constantly on the weekends, because usually I would only stream one day on the weekend. But, seeing as, like, my Saturday is Lumi's Friday, so that's, like, the best day to do the Borderlands 2 stuff. Plus, I haven't been able to. I haven't played Gamekeeper in a while, so it's been. Despite the frustrations that I had last Sunday with Borderlands 1, which is. I'm still not entirely sure. 8. How much of it was just my frustration from my capture card not working properly, and also the game just being a little bit ass at points. Like, holy tight corridors, that was rough. Plus, it doesn't help that the game is slow as shit. 6 more. It's almost over. YouTube, I will be ending stream on your end once I get there, but Twitch, I will carry on for another wee while. Oh my god, it's... I thought it was like 8, but no, it's only like 20 past 7. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna carry on, and I'm gonna do some of the as well carry the. I'm gonna carry on doing some practice for the One Life challenge. Oh, wow. Wait, can I... Shit. Romance never lies more beautiful than truth. Ew, that sounds romantic. Wait, what the fuck is the last set of books? Wait, what? But I haven't put all of them away yet. What's the lost? Where are the lost books? Huh? I'm confused. I've put all the book according to the thing. I've put all the books on the shelf, but I haven't completed all the volumes. Fuck, one of the volumes must be out of order. Oh no. Ah, crap. Oh, no. Well, keep your eyes peeled, I guess. Oh, no. Oh, no. To be fair, this isn't the worst, but I swear I've been putting them all in order. It would probably have to be one of the earlier ones. Hold on. Shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, this is the worst possible time to realize this. Chat, if you see something, please scream it out at me. I'm looking, but I have old eyes. I feel that. Crap. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Especially because of my dyslexia. There's a good chance that I've already gone past the ones that are wrong. bit of a texture glitch there. Bug report. Why you that's why you gotta slow down. Yeah, that's true. Be hilarious if it was like the literal first one that I did. The one that they give you for free. Oh no. Oh no. The guy was just like, nah, you beat me too quickly. Let me fuck you over real quick. Actually, why don't we check the first one? The one that give you for free. It'd be hilarious if that is the one I fucked up. Actually, I don't know where it is. Never mind. Alright, anyway. Imagine if I had to, like, fuck everything up just to find out the one I got wrong. I shan't lie, there's a part of my brain that is just barely skimming these over. is probably not helping me. There's a chance I've already skipped over the one I fucked up. Oh no! Oh, this is the worst! Why can't I ever have anything just go right? Chad, it's not fair. I'm hoping that because of the way things are, I will notice it immediately the moment I see it, but I'm not hopeful. I'm really hoping I made you full screen on my main monitor so I can look better. I appreciate the help. God, this is like stepping on a Lego piece and then not be able to figure out where the Lego... Actually, no. It's like when you're making a model kit and you accidentally drop a really tiny piece and you're like, fuck, where did that go? And yeah, that's happened to me a lot. Oh, God. Oh, I have an email. Not an important one. Oh dear. Oh dear. If I can't spot it within these ones, that means I've absolutely gotten past it. One not amazing solution I can think of is if I take a book from like each shelf. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Okay, I have an idea for, if I can't notice it this way. If I take a book out of a shelf and it doesn't change the number of volumes, that means that that's the one that's wrong. YouTube, if you want to just like pause to like, you know, read all the funny titles. So what I mean is like in the top left hand corner. Look, so now it says 398, but if I put it in, it says 399. Therefore, if it doesn't change from 399, that's the wrong. Then I've put that one in the wrong order. Okay, you know what? Actually, that's probably going to be quicker. Oh. This doesn't seem like it'll be fun. That is fast. It's the only guaranteed way I can figure this out. And I can't think of a faster method. I mean, if I had tried this from the start, I probably would have figured it out by now. Okay, I'm not gonna bother with any of the 3 ones because I can easily read those ones. Hold on. Nope. Okay. Yeah, sure, I was painted. Okay, yeah, cool. I really need to be paying attention to whether the number changes or not. So have you been going through the SMP? Yeah. I haven't noticed anything out of place, but clearly something has to be. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nope. Wait, hold on. Oh! Wait. Hold on. The thing is blue. Wait. Hold on, let me... Oh! That's how I can figure it out. Which one is black? Which one hasn't changed blue? Oh my god, it is destruction spells! Which one is wrong? It's gotta be one of these. Oh, here it is. Oop. Boom! Let's go! I'm the best. I'm so glad that I noticed this, because otherwise I would have been here for like another 30 minutes. Woo! Oh, pizza. I actually had McDonald's for dinner. I almost had pizza, but I was just like, I'm right here. Woo! That took nearly 8 hours to do. Damn. Evaluation. You are a very good person. Love that. Well, that was Librarian tidy up the Arcane library. Alright, YouTube, that's it on your end. Twitch will be carrying on for a little bit. But yeah. Hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, links to the Discord in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff. I had a great time with this. If you've got one, tell me your favorite book. Otherwise, take care, YouTube, and I will see you tomorrow with Breath of the Wild. Providing nothing stupid happens. Fingers crossed. Alright, love you, YouTube. Bye!